Have you ever noticed a guy getting nervous around you, maybe stumbling over his words or fidgeting with his hands? It's often easy to dismiss, but there's actually a lot more going on in his mind than you might think. In this video, I'm going to break down 10 things that his nervousness around you can reveal about his true feelings, and it's not always what you expect. If you've ever wondered why he's acting a little different when you're around, keep watching, because these insights might just surprise you. 1. He really loves you. When a man gets nervous around you, the most straightforward explanation could be that he really has deep feelings for you. If he finds himself fumbling for words, avoiding eye contact, or suddenly feeling a little awkward in your presence, it may be a sign that you're more than just someone he's casually interested in. He's in love with you. Love, or the potential for it, can make anyone feel vulnerable. For men especially, expressing deep emotions can feel like a risk. Nervousness may stem from wanting to say the right thing or impress you. He may fear saying something wrong or doing something that could cause you to lose interest. If this is the case, his nervousness is a reflection of how much he values you, how much he wants to make the right impression, and how much he cares about your perception of him. It's also important to understand that love can make a person feel exposed, and for a man, showing vulnerability, especially emotional vulnerability, isn't always the easiest thing to do. His nerves are just his way of processing those feelings, and it's a sign of the depth of his emotions. 2. He respects you more than he loves you. In some cases, nervousness can be a sign that he respects you deeply, perhaps even more than he's romantically interested in you. If you're older than him, more experienced, or in a position of authority, he may feel slightly intimidated in your presence. This isn't about being disinterested. Instead, his nervousness comes from an overwhelming sense of respect. A man who respects you more than he's infatuated with you might find himself self-conscious about not wanting to cross any boundaries or act inappropriately. He may be worried about how he presents himself to you because he values your opinion more than anything else. This could happen in professional settings or even in personal relationships where there is a power dynamic or maturity difference. His nerves might be rooted in not wanting to disappoint you, or in some cases, feeling like he's not worthy of your respect. While it may appear like shyness or awkwardness, it's actually a sign that he holds you in very high regard and wants to make sure his actions align with the respect he has for you. 3. He wants to tell you something, so make it easy for him. Nervousness around you could also indicate that he's building up the courage to say something important, something he might be afraid to say. Whether it's something vulnerable, like his true feelings for you, or something personal that he's been holding back, the nerves come from the fear of how you might react. If he's hesitating or tripping over his words, it could be because he's waiting for the right moment to express something that's been on his mind. The best thing you can do in these moments is to make him feel comfortable. Let him know you're open to hearing whatever it is, even if it's something that might surprise you. Giving him the space and reassurance he needs can make all the difference. His nervousness isn't a sign that he doesn't want to talk. It's the opposite. It's a sign that he cares so much about how his words affect you, and he's trying to find the best way to communicate it. If you feel the same way, giving him that emotional green light can be exactly what he needs to open up. 4. He is among the shy ones. Nervousness can also be a sign that he is naturally shy or introverted. For some men, social interactions can feel draining or uncomfortable, and that's not always about you. It's just how they are wired. Introverts or shy individuals tend to feel overwhelmed in social situations, especially if they don't know the other person well or feel the stakes are high. If he's introverted, his nervousness may not even have anything to do with how he feels about you directly. He may just be feeling anxious about being in a social situation. These types of individuals tend to overthink their actions and worry about being judged, and the pressure to perform socially can sometimes come out as nervousness. This is not necessarily a sign of disinterest, but rather a reflection of his own insecurity in social settings. If you notice him being quiet or shy, it's not that he doesn't want to interact with you. It's that his natural inclination is to pull back in social situations. In this case, patience and understanding can go a long way in helping him feel more at ease. 5. He's afraid of rejection. Nervousness can often be a direct reflection of the fear of rejection. Whether he's nervous about approaching you, starting a conversation, or sharing his true feelings, The fear of being turned down is a powerful motivator for someone to act shy or uneasy. If he's into you, but not entirely sure where you stand, his nerves are a product of that uncertainty. Men often fear rejection in a way that makes them second-guess their actions. He may not want to appear too eager or too confident because he's afraid you might not feel the same. His nervousness, in this case, is a way to protect himself emotionally from the possibility of being rejected. If you sense this kind of nervousness, it might help to reassure him in subtle ways that you're open to his company. Even small gestures can give him the confidence to express himself without worrying about being rejected. 6. He's self-conscious about his appearance or behavior. Another reason for his nervousness could be that he's self-conscious about his own appearance or behavior. If he's worried that he's not looking his best, or if he's concerned about coming across as awkward or unpolished, it can make him feel uneasy in your presence. This could happen when he's trying to impress you, and it's often linked to insecurity. He might feel that you're judging him or that he's being scrutinized in some way. If he's nervous about his appearance, you'll notice him adjusting his clothes, running his hand through his hair, or checking his reflection. These actions can be signs that he's trying to ensure he's presenting himself in the best light possible. In such cases, if you can make him feel at ease, perhaps by complimenting him or simply showing that you appreciate who he is, it can help alleviate some of that self-consciousness and allow him to relax. 7. He's overthinking the situation. Sometimes a man's nervousness around you can be attributed to overthinking. He may be constantly running through various scenarios in his head, worrying about how you might perceive him or how things will play out. This overthinking can cause him to stumble over his words or act out of character because he's trying to control how the situation unfolds. This type of nervousness often comes from a good place. He cares about how you view him, and he doesn't want to mess things up. If he's thinking too much about how he's coming across, it can lead to awkwardness. Understanding that his nerves come from overanalysis rather than disinterest can help you navigate these situations more smoothly. A gentle approach, like light conversation or just giving him the chance to calm down, can help him focus less on what he thinks you're thinking and more on being present with you. 8. He's trying to impress you. When a guy gets nervous, sometimes it's because he's trying hard to impress you. Whether he's worried about his jokes landing, his appearance being up to par, or simply not coming across as boring or dull, his nervous energy could be a result of wanting to leave a positive impression on you. If this is the case, his nerves are a direct sign of his desire to make you like him or think highly of him. He might be second-guessing himself and feeling unsure whether he's doing enough to win your approval. A little patience and encouragement can go a long way in easing his nerves and showing him that he doesn't have to try so hard. This type of nervousness often stems from the pressure to perform, and showing him that you appreciate his genuine self will help reduce that anxiety. 9. He's interested but doesn't know how to take things further. If you sense that his nervousness stems from a deeper, unspoken interest, it could be because he's unsure of how to take things further. Whether it's fear of stepping out of the friend zone or figuring out how to progress from casual acquaintances to something more, his nerves might come from a place of uncertainty about the next step. This is common when someone has feelings for you but doesn't know how to move forward without potentially jeopardizing the relationship. He might be unsure about how to make his intentions clear without overstepping. If you feel the same way, creating an opening for him to express himself can help ease his anxiety and move things along. 10. He's insecure about his own feelings. Finally, nervousness can also come from a place of internal insecurity. Sometimes a man's nerves aren't about you, they're about himself. He might be confused about what he's feeling or unsure of how to label his emotions. In these situations, his nervousness can be a reflection of his uncertainty about his own heart. If he's unsure about his feelings, it can lead to hesitance in how he behaves around you. He might act distant or overly careful, trying to figure out what he wants without causing any confusion or emotional strain. Understanding this can help you approach the situation with patience and allow him the time he needs to sort out his feelings. If you've made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.